Hello, my sweet little honeys. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about commercial acting. This has been a requested video and I'm excited to get into it. I'm going to be breaking down this video in 3 different parts. The first one is I'm going to talk about the commercial acting, like the concept of commercial actors and commercial acting. Part 2 of the video is going to be talking about the actual product. I had to look down because I for a second actually forgot what I was talking about. And then the third part of this video is going to be talking about the actual acting when it comes to commercial acting. This is also a reminder, if you are unsure about your acting journey, about your demo, your package, whatever, I have my website up and running. I do coaching, I do consultations, I do audition prep. Go ahead and get onto that link and then you can book me and we can do a one-on-one session where I take a look at all this kind of stuff and I answer your questions. It's a great way for you to kind of hone on in exactly what is going on in your acting journey and I get to help you with that. Commercial acting. What the heck is it? It's pretty self-explanatory. It's literally you are doing commercials. Like it's still big now, but back then it was huge. Specifically in the States, people can actually be just commercial actors. And you can do that here in Toronto as well. It's not as huge as it is in the States, but you can make a pretty killer living doing commercials because they pay quite well. And you can do just commercial acting and not do any film and TV acting whatsoever. Bigger agencies in Toronto actually have just a commercial department. So it is something that you can just apply for the commercial agent of that agency. And if they like your look, then they will take you. But smaller, like more boutique sort of agencies don't actually have just a commercial agent. They most of the time will have a film and TV, a theater, and a voiceover. And the commercial part will fall under the film TV. So if you apply for that, you're going to be going out for not just commercials, but also film, TV, like all the other stuff in that area as well. When it comes to commercial acting, it's a little bit different than your regular film, TV, theater stuff. I would say 80% is based on your look if you have the commercial look. And the commercial look is also something that you're going to do when you get your headshots. Your headshots is going to have that, I'm fun, happy, bubbly, look at me, I'm smiling, I can sell your product because I love the world. That's what the commercial look is. I'm not kidding, it's over exaggerated, it's over the top. And if you have the look for it, you can book so much doing the commercials, it's kind of insane. I guess the other 20% would be more of the acting. They're not looking for natural commercial actors. They're looking for more over-the-top theatrical, expressive actors. They like that because that's where you really showcase in the commercial. That's why people say, oh my God, the commercial was so corny. It was so catchy because it's over-the-top theatrical acting. And that is what a commercial actor is. A little side note right now in the commercial acting industry, specifically in Toronto, we've been in a union lockout for, oh my God, I think over 2 years now, meaning that there has been this ongoing strike here in ACTRA in Toronto with union commercials. So me being apprentice, I'm lucky to get one commercial like every 7 months. Companies don't want to work with union actors anymore because they don't want to pay them the money and they want to work with non-union actors because you get paid less as a non-union actor than as a union actor. So if you're non-union, you're going to be auditioning a lot for literally probably mostly just commercials right now because everything is going towards the non-union world because there is a lockout happening with unions. So that is a side note that if you are in the ACTRA union and you're not getting commercials, this is why. And if you're non-union and you feel like the only thing you are getting is commercials, it's because no one else is able to do them except for you guys. So all the work is going to you right now at the moment. The product. This is what is very important. You need to remember that when you're doing a commercial acting audition, it is not about you, it is about the product. You are showcasing the product. You are trying to sell the product. That's literally what it's, what's happening. You're not the center of attention, the product is. Another thing you want to take note of is when it comes to the product, you need to be passionate about what you're selling. So let's say if you are signing with a commercial agent, make sure you go down a list of things that you know that you would never want to, like it doesn't stand with your morals. For example, you're a vegetarian, but you're going to film for an A&W commercial and eat an actual meat burger. You're not going to do that. And you cannot all of a sudden show up on set and be like, I'm actually a vegetarian, I don't eat meat. Well, then that looks bad on you. You're literally showcasing a meat burger. So probably don't do burger commercials if you're a vegetarian, for example. Or I'm allergic to cats. So when I signed with my agent, I told her, I can't do anything when it comes to holding cats because I will literally die on set. So cat commercials are probably out of the bag for me. You have to know the things that you're like, this is a no for me, hands down. I will not do it. I will not stand for it. You cannot lie and then end up on set being like, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't work that way. It's either a yes or no and figure out what it is when you're signing with the agent, or if you are submitting yourself for a commercial, you know exactly what the product is that you are doing. When you have an audition for a commercial, make sure you do your research on what the product is. You want to know what you're selling and what you're showcasing. If it's some sort of like crazy technology thing and you don't know how to use it, you want to take a look online of what it is and how it works before you actually do the commercial, because the last thing they want is to get a commercial audition and you're, I don't know, flipping up the phone wrong, or you're turning it the wrong way, or whatever. Like, these are things that are important to take a look at when you're doing your commercial audition. It's always important that you are focusing on the product. The product is the star. Casting directors are going to want to see how you are utilizing this commercial and how you're able to sell the product and kind of grab the viewer's attention. The third part of this video is going to be about the acting of the commercial audition. Now, this is important. When they give you a script for the commercial, they're actually going to give you a literal breakdown of what exactly they want in this audition. Unlike a film TV script, you are doing down to the T of everything that it says in those instructions. You are not missing a beat. If they tell you to pick up the chair and then put it down and then spin it around, you're going to the exact same. You're going to pick it up, you're going to put it down, and you're going to spin it around. And they're also going to give you actual like emotions to portray as well. You do all those exact emotions. If they say you were happy while picking up the chair, but then you're sad putting the chair down, you were doing that exact same thing. It's different from when you get a film and TV script, because you don't, let's say if the line says cue crying, you don't have to cry because maybe you just don't see the character that kind of way. That's different. You can kind of bring your flavor to it. Here, there is no of your own flavor because it's not about you. It's about the product that they are trying to sell, and they need the actor to help selling it. The other thing you want to remember is that you're not trying to be a natural actor. If they tell you to smile, you're not doing the genuine, beautiful smile. When you're smiling, you're literally smiling. Your teeth are shining and you are expressive with your eyes. You love this. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Like, you're over the top. That's what you're doing. I probably look crazy on camera, but that's exactly what it is. The more over the top, the more catchy, the more the viewer gets drawn in. That's how you're going to be booking those commercials. If you need to literally have the product in your hand, don't go buying the product, obviously, but also don't be faking it. If you're, let's say, doing Coca-Cola and you are drinking the Coca-Cola, don't fake that you are holding the Coca-Cola. Like, actually, I don't know, hold a can or hold a water bottle and show that you are drinking it. You never want to fake the product, but you don't have to go buy the actual product. You just want a replica of something. Like, if it's water, then hold water. If, you know, whatever, you want to actually have it in your hand, so you're not faking the actual drinking part. You're legitimately drinking if that's what you're supposed to be doing for the audition. Another side note I would do is actually give different takes. Like, let's say if they tell you to be happy and whatnot, I would do one take where you're kind of quite out there, like very content, very OMG happy, and then maybe one that's a little bit different of a happiness. Like, you want to do a couple of different takes so then you can show them like, oh, I can do this kind of happy and I can do that kind of happy, and this is my third type of happy. I would do no more than 2 takes is what my max is. 2 is good because 2, it kind of really shows them the different sides of happy that you can do if that's what you're supposed to be doing. Like I said, remember on how the product works, make sure you know what you're doing with it. If you are supposed to be driving in a commercial, make sure you know how to drive. If you're like looking over, like, you want to also be realistic. Like, you don't want to be, when I mean theatrical, I don't mean like being too crazy, that kind of stuff. This is it for the commercial video. As I said, honeys, if you want to have a personalized session done for your journey and how to get started, make sure to go to my website and you can do some coaching or consultation or audition prep sessions. I'm excited to have you on board. And yes, if you're non-union, you're going to be doing a lot of non-union commercials. It's big right now. So I would kind of get the commercial face going. And if you're union, I'm in the same boat with you. My God, there is no commercials for us right now. And I'm really, really, really hoping they get this figured out because it has been a long 2 years without any of those commercials. So fingers crossed that gets all figured out. Honeys, I'm gonna let you go. I'm going to get myself ready for my serving job. I love you all, and I'm gonna see you all next Friday. Mwah! Bye, honeys.